Hello everyone, welcome back to the K-pop Fame channel. Today we'll be discussing some super exciting news for Ma Xiaoyu and Meng Na fans. In the entertainment world, an honest confession is sometimes more shocking than a scandal. Simple words, yet packed with meaning, can leave the public wondering, speculating, and even emotionally invested. This is what happened when Meng Na openly expressed her feelings and said, "I feel more comfortable with Ma Xiaoyu." A short sentence that immediately sparked fans' curiosity. Was this simply a professional statement? Or were there deeper feelings that had been kept under wraps? In this video, we'll discuss the story behind this confession, how Meng Na and Ma Xiaoyu's relationship developed, and why this statement touched so many people's hearts. Meng Na's confession didn't just come out of nowhere. For some time now, the public has begun to notice the closeness between Meng Na and Ma Xiaoyu. On various occasions, both in front of the camera and behind the scenes, the two have been seen to have strong chemistry. Their interactions feel natural, warm, and far from contrived. Meng Na, known for her professionalism and cautiousness when it comes to her personal life, finally opened up a bit about her feelings through honest and candid words. She admitted that being with Ma Xiaoyu makes her feel more relaxed, safer, and able to be herself without pressure. For Meng Na, comfort is no small matter. In the entertainment world, full of demands, expectations, and public scrutiny, finding someone who can make her feel at ease is invaluable. She said that Ma Xiaoyu has a gentle way of communicating, doesn't impose her will, and always tries to understand others' feelings. This is what makes Meng Na feel valued as a human being, not just a colleague or public figure. Their closeness slowly grew from mutual trust, mutual support, and a habit of sharing little stories that often go unnoticed by others. Ma Xiaoyu herself is known as a humble and empathetic person. Many who work with her describe her as warm and not easily provoked. During their time together, Ma Xiaoyu is often seen giving Meng Na space to express her opinions and feelings. There's no pressure, no coercion, just a natural flow of togetherness. This is what makes the public begin to understand why Meng Na feels more comfortable around him. It's not because of the hype, not because of popularity, but because of a sense of security that's hard to describe. Meng Na's statement naturally sparked a mixed reaction. Fans were divided into several groups. Some were moved and fully supported their relationship, hoping it would develop into something more serious. Others chose to be cautious, believing that comfort doesn't always mean love, but rather a very strong friendship. But that's precisely the beauty of Meng Na's confession. She didn't give a definitive answer, didn't make any promises, just expressed her honest feelings at the time. Interestingly, since the confession surfaced, many old moments between Meng Na and Ma Xiaoyu have been rekindled. Old clips, interviews, and even small interactions that were once considered ordinary now seem different to fans. A brief glance, a small smile, and even the way Ma Xiaoyu listened to Meng Na speak all seem more meaningful. This proves that a simple confession can change the way people view a relationship. Not because of the drama, but because of her honesty. In a world often filled with imagery, Meng Na's confession feels so human. She doesn't try to construct a perfect narrative, nor does she deny her feelings. She simply admits that being with Ma Xiaoyu makes her feel comfortable. And perhaps, that's where the power of her story lies. Comfort is the foundation of many enduring relationships, whether friendship, collaboration, or even love. The public has finally learned that not every story needs to be labeled, because sometimes the most sincere feelings emerge without clear definition. Looking deeper, many observers believe that the comfort Meng Na feels with Ma Xiaoyu is inseparable from the long process they've gone through together. Building a relationship isn't something that happens overnight. There's time, minor conflicts, and differences of opinion, but it's precisely from there that mutual understanding grows. Meng Na once implied that Ma Xiaoyu is the type of person who doesn't judge easily. When she's tired, Ma Xiaoyu doesn't force her to always appear strong. When she's in doubt, Ma Xiaoyu doesn't demand answers. This kind of attitude is rare, especially in a stressful and competitive environment like the entertainment industry. Some people close to Meng Na even mentioned that since getting to know Ma Xiaoyu more closely, Meng Na's personality has become more open and warm. She smiles more often, speaks more casually, and is less guarded about expressing her opinions. While she never explicitly confirmed a special relationship, these subtle changes were enough to spark public speculation. But once again, Meng Na chose not to over-clarify. She seemed to want to convey that whatever happened between her and Ma Xiaoyu was something she wanted to deal with calmly, without the pressure of outside opinion. On the other hand, Ma Xiaoyu also displayed a very mature attitude in responding to public attention. He didn't exploit the situation to seek sensationalism or increase his popularity. On the contrary, he seemed to distance himself from gossip, focusing more on his work, and remaining polite whenever Meng Na's name was mentioned in interviews. Many fans saw this attitude as a sign of respect for Meng Na's feelings. It wasn't about claiming, but about protecting. And perhaps, this was one of the biggest reasons why Meng Na felt safe and comfortable with him. This story slowly became a reflection for many. In the comments section, many fans shared their personal experiences about how comfort is often more important than sweet promises, about how someone who makes us feel heard and understood is far more valuable than a relationship full of drama. Meng Na's confession seemed to open up a wider discussion, emphasizing that love and closeness don't always have to be expressed with big words or exaggerated gestures. Sometimes, a consistent and sincere presence is enough. However, it's undeniable that public pressure remains. Their every move is now under constant scrutiny, every small interaction immediately interpreted in various ways. Meng Na realized this, and that's why she chose the word comfortable in her confession. It's a safe, honest word that doesn't trap anyone. She doesn't promise the future, nor does she rule out any possibilities. She simply expresses how she feels right now. A simple, yet meaningful, honesty. And perhaps that's precisely what connects so many people to her story. Meng Na's confession about feeling comfortable with Ma Xiaoyu may not answer all the public's questions, but that's precisely what makes this story so compelling. She reminds us that behind the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world, public figures are still human beings with simple feelings, the desire to be understood, appreciated, and feel safe. Whether this relationship will develop into something deeper, or remain a warm and meaningful togetherness, only time will tell. What's certain is that Meng Na's honesty has left a deep impression on many. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting stories. See you in the next video.